I am Jillian Leslie. I'm assuming you know who I am, but just to let you know, I am founder with my husband David of MiloTree Easy Payments, which is a new payment platform we're rolling out. And many of you know me as host of the Blogger Genius podcast. So if you are here, please let me get my screen ready so that I can look for comments. And if you're here, please say hi in a comment and let me know where you are from, because I'd love to give you a little shout out. Also, if you are watching the replay, please do hashtag replay. I would love it. Okay, so I'm using Ecamm, which is this super weird, complicated system. I kind of like it. I'm still trying to get my sea legs with it. It's like a little, what would I say? It's like a little complicated, but it's supposed to be very powerful. And I get to kind of create these little graphics, and it was recommended to me. So it just says that technology is hard. Anyway, okay, happy Friday. It is really nice here today in Austin. As if you've been following my journey, we're renovating our kitchen. We've got people here. It might get really loud, but I just said, screw it. I'm going live just to connect and say hello. So it is amazing to me that it is November. I kind of can't quite really tell you what this year has been about. I can't believe it's almost over. I don't know if you're feeling the same way. It's very strange. Time to me is very weird right now. Okay, so yesterday we met with our coaching group for our final session, because I'm weirdly taking a step back since we are really wanting to grow MiloTree Easy Payments to help you guys monetize your audiences. Like this, I feel, is totally my mission. But anyway, we were talking about how to get your business ready for 2022. And I feel like that is something that we all need to be thinking about. The way that I like to think about it is with two time frames. Kind of one is, what is your plan, like your today plan, say, or your immediate plan for the next 3 months? Like, what are the things that you want to achieve? So for me, I'm going to talk about this in a little bit. It is rolling out my first workshop or live training on how to set up a workshop in MiloTree Easy Payments, because I think this could be a game changer for so many of you. And so I'm working on all the pieces of that right now. I'm leading it with Alisa Meredith, my very good friend and I think marketing expert. And it's going to be on, ready, wait, let's see if I have it here. No, it is, see all these cool things. It's a live training on November 17th at noon Central Time. And if you are interested in learning more about it, I have a link for you. Nope. Yep, there it is. Okay, if you go to workshop.milotreecart.com, you can sign up for this. I think it's going to be really cool. It's $10. It is a paid workshop to teach you how to set up a paid workshop. But again, I think this is really powerful. But anyway, so for me, in the short term, this is what I'm working on. But then I think for 2022, it's really helpful to think about the long term as well. And I would say 12 months. Like, where do you want to be in 12 months? Are there new initiatives you want? Like, is there a membership you want to set up, or a course you want to create, or a new direction in your business? I feel like it's like keeping an eye on the horizon while also then doing the small steps to get there. And it's hard sometimes, because I know I find this too. Sometimes I'm focused on the long term, sometimes I'm focused on the short term. But it is about kind of keeping the goal top of mind, and also the smaller steps that you can measure. Because if there's that saying, you can't, unless you can measure something, you can't grow it. I think it's like you can't grow what you don't measure. I'm a big believer in that. So again, you can measure your short-term tasks. How many new email signups did I get from my new opt-in, that kind of thing. But also keeping your eye on the prize, because sometimes we can get so caught up in our day to day that we lose sight of like, what's the bigger picture? So I'm a huge fan of Post-its. I put them all over my desk, and I put like long-term strategy goals and also small sprints up so that I can keep track of everything. And I don't know, I find it inspiring to have both of these things up. So I wanted to talk about how we're thinking about the world, how I'm thinking about the world in end of 2021, beginning of 2022. And I don't know if you've been seeing articles about this, but really we are moving into a world of the creator economy, where people who have audiences or have something to say or solve a problem for their audiences, for their communities, are really thinking about taking their fate in their own hands. Right now we've been such slaves to the algorithms. Like, oh no, I need to get out on Instagram to get my content in front of people. I don't know if you can hear that, but they're doing stuff downstairs. That now it's about how do you use social media as a way to grow your people, grow your community, but then take your community someplace else where you can have a direct, intimate connection with them. And that's what I'm going to be talking about, why we created MiloTree Easy Payments. The other thing too, that is another theme of mine that I will be talking a lot about in 2022, so weird to even say, is this idea that technology and platforms are hard. And I don't know about you, but I probably use on a daily, weekly basis 15 different platforms, maybe more if I think about it. It's like WordPress, Instagram, Facebook, Canva, I use ActiveCampaign, I use MailerLite, I use so many different platforms, and they're hard. And when they work beautifully, but when they don't work, it can be so frustrating. I don't know about you, if you're in there like Googling stuff or watching YouTube videos, I spend a lot of my time troubleshooting. So what we thought about when building MiloTree Easy Payments is how can we create something so simple on our end, so simple for you that you can't, you're not going to get bogged down in having to learn a new platform. And we say, go use platforms you already know. So take your audience, figure out how to solve problems for them, get in front of them, build your true fans, and monetize that. People will pay you. If you have good solutions, people will pay you for those solutions. Therefore, with MiloTree Easy Payments, it's like the easiest way to set up a membership, a workshop, coaching, any kind of service. Ultimately, we're going to build it out so you can sell downloads and things like that. But right now, it's really for you providing value to your audience. And so the thing that I think is such a great place, where I think a great place to start is with a paid membership. And I posted in my Facebook group, the Become a Blogger Genius Facebook group, where I hope I am going live in right now. If you could do a paid workshop, would you do it? And what would you do it on? And there was a resounding consensus that people were saying, yes, I would do that. So I wanted to talk a little bit about how to think about a paid workshop, why I think it's so beneficial, and how you can get one set up really easily. And a lot of the value of a paid workshop is putting yourself out there, testing an idea, seeing if people show up for it, testing another idea. Okay, so paid workshop, what's cool about it is typically I recommend showing up live. So for example, for our paid workshop, let's see if I can find our live training on November 17th. This is all about helping you create a paid workshop. First thing I always recommend, what are you an expert in? And when I say that, I use this terminology a lot. I'm not talking about an expert with a capital E. I'm talking about an expert with a small e. What do you know something about where you are like one or two steps ahead of your audience, where you understand their problems and you can speak to them? And then when you think about your workshop, think about the three ideas that you could teach in an hour live on Zoom. And nothing earth-shattering, nothing super complicated, but you want to be able to teach just a couple topics and give your audience a tangible win. And that's it. That's really, you're going to see when you come live to my workshop, we're going to dig into how to think about that. But really, that's what you get to come up with. And why I think it's so powerful is because you get to show up live And people are pretty forgiving when you show up live. Like look behind me. You can see we're like in the midst of construction. It's not beautiful. I've gotten some moles burnt off. You can kind of see that. I'm not showing up like perfect in any way, but hopefully you're here with me because you are liking my message and you think, we're like hanging out. And so there's something very casual about doing a live workshop where you can learn. So wait, I want to see. I'm going now on my phone to my Facebook group because somebody has commented and I can't see who it is and I want to say hello back. So let's see. Okay. Anyway, I love this idea that, Teresa, hello. It's so good to see you. I love this idea that we want to be putting ourselves out there, and it's scary and it's weird, but you get better at it. And one of the greatest ways you can test this is by doing a live workshop. And maybe nobody shows up and it's just your mom. Maybe it's 5 people. Maybe it's 100 people. But test it, because here's the thing: you get to interact with your true fans, the people who you serve. You get to hear what they have to say so that you can build your business more organically. Yes, you want to make money with your first paid workshop, but I'd rather you think about it as a way to experiment, as a way to test stuff out, and as a way to listen to what your audience is really saying to you, what your true fans are saying to you. I can't think of anything more powerful, really. Okay, so let's talk about why I think, so I'm talking about how to set up a workshop in 60 minutes or less. And you're like, can I really do this in 60 minutes or less? And I say, absolutely. And I would push you to do it. And I would push you to do it a little rough. Oops, that's my husband. I'm going to call him back. I would push you to make it rough, make it raw, and see what happens. Let's see if I can decline this. There. See, life's going on. Anyway, okay, so what I want to show you, which I'm super excited about, is part of MiloTree Easy Payments. What we offer, which I think is really different than what other people offer, is we're all about get it up quickly, and get it up without no perfection, none, zero. It's like I say, it's like the done is better than perfect zone, place to come hang out. So for example, one thing that we figured out, one thing that I'm gonna, hold on, I have to on a Facebook Live. I'm texting my husband right now, telling him I am on live. Okay, this is what I think is super cool. You've got, let's say, a membership or a workshop or even coaching or whatever, and you know what we need? We need sales pages. So David and I stepped back and said, you know what? We need to offer a way for people to create easy sales pages. So initially what we did was we created a template in HTML, which is like WordPress kind of programming, I guess. And we offer that, and you can take our HTML, you can put it on a page on your blog, and you've got yourself like a template for a sales page. But what we discovered when we started testing this was too difficult, too hard. We can't control what's on your blog, on your WordPress blog. While we think WordPress blogs are super powerful and you should definitely have one, everybody runs their blog differently. They have different plugins. So that became too difficult. The feedback we got was too hard, and people didn't make sales pages. So David and I stepped back and said, you know what we need to do? We need to build a sales page creator, something that you can use to build a sales page so quickly. So I wanted to show you what we built because I'm super proud of it. Well, the first thing I wanted to do is go here. Nope, not there. Let's see how I get this to work. Okay. Oh no, see, things are happening in real time. They're not supposed to be like this. Okay. Let's go here. Is that working? Kind of. Okay, here we go. This is our sales page generator. Oops. So this is, let me organize this. Okay, so this is what we were able to create. Let me close some of these windows. Okay, here we go. this, as I said, is our generator. So what I did was I created this sales page in about 10 minutes for our paid workshop about setting up a paid workshop. This is our our workshop.mylotreecart.com landing page. And I'm just going to scroll through and you can see that this is a sales page I was able to create. So what does this look like on the back end? So you sign up for your MiloTree Easy Payments account, and which looks like, let's see if I have it. Here we go. Okay. So you're going to set up in MiloTree Easy Payments, you're going to set up what's called a money button link, which is a product. And you're just going to sign up for your MiloTree account. And here's where you create your product, your name, your price. Is it a one-time payment? Is it a monthly subscription? You're going to connect your email service provider so that the people who purchase from you get put into a special list or get tagged in a certain way. And you're going to then create your money button. And once you do that, then guess what? You can create a sales page. And this is what it looks like. And I'm super psyched about it because it's so easy. So the first thing is you get to create a permalink up here and we'll host your sales page for you. So if you look at this, I put this together at workshop.mylotreecart.com. So let's say you're Susie Sewing Circle. You could be susiesewingcircle.mylotreecart.com. So you don't have to even worry about hosting it. Anyway, and then you can pick a theme. And we've got right now 4 different themes that you can choose. This is our MiloTree Purple that I love. And then all you get to do is fill in these fields on the left-hand side. I think you can see these on the left-hand side where it's like the name of your product, or it's like what is the solution that you are offering for your customers. And here is where you've got like our guidance, an example. And so you can just fill this out in about 10 minutes, save it, and boom, you have a sales page. Now, it's funny, there's always this push-pull between offering so many features that people want and making it super easy. And we always err on the side of super easy because here's the thing. You can create for one product 5 different sales pages, and you can make as many free sales pages as you want. You can test them all. So I'm a big believer in get it out there, get it out early, see how people respond to stuff rather than dotting every I, crossing every T. So I had to share that with you because I think it's super awesome. Now, when I say what would your paid workshop be, please in a comment let me know what you would want to offer as a paid workshop. I'll give you feedback, or if you want to message me on Facebook or on Instagram, I would love it, and I would love to give you feedback on thinking through what you could offer as an expert with a small e to your audience, where you could just set this up so quickly, get in front of your people, find your true fans, serve your true fans, get close to those people. Those are the people who are your cheerleaders and who you get to cheer on. I really believe 2022 is going to be the year of the creator. So if you're a blogger, I want you to think of yourself as a creator first and a creator with a blog. If you have a Shopify store, you are a creator first and you sell stuff on Shopify. This is the reason why I say it this way is so that you think of yourself kind of almost like you're standing in front of your blog or your shop or whatever your business is, you're coaching, and you're kind of like waving to people like a storefront, and then you're welcoming them in to your business. Now, this is scary because many of us, especially those of us who've been at this for a while, like we got to kind of hide behind our blogs, and now it's the time to kind of step out in front of them. And it's weird, but what you will find is people are so, because most people won't do it because it's so scary, you're at such an advantage if you can just put your face out there. Even with like marks and stuff, like just go do it. See what happens. I promise you won't die. I promise you will learn from it. I promise people will be more forgiving than you think, less critical than you think. And all you need to do is focus less on yourself and more on just being a helper. And I feel like in this world today, I think there's nothing better than being a helper. I think we need more helpers. And it can be something like, I need help with a recipe. I need help with parenting. I need help sewing. I need help picking jeans. I was talking to somebody yesterday, messaging with her, and her business, she helps people pick out flattering jeans. And to be honest with you, right now in the pandemic, I haven't put on jeans, in months, and I'm a little intimidated to do it. And I'm like, I reached out to her and told her that. And she's like, well, I'm here. And I said, okay, wait till I have to go out somewhere to actually put on jeans. And then I will reach out to you so you can guide me on what the best, most flattering jeans are. Again, so when I say solve problems and make people's lives better, I don't mean you have to, solve global warming. But if you can help me find a good pair of jeans, like, I'm happy and you've made my life better. So because I think so many of us feel satisfied when we know we're helping, what I love about doing a workshop, doing a membership, is we just get to focus more on helping than feeding algorithms, building stuff on platforms that don't love us back. I feel like I want to say, go use those platforms to collect the people that you want to attract to you, but then take those people and serve them more, I use this word, more intimately, more closely, build those relationships. As the internet's gotten bigger, in a weird way, it's also gotten smaller. So think about this in your business. So I'm gonna wrap up, but I would love to hear from you. So if you are watching the replay of this, please say #replay. I haven't even really talked about my most recent podcast episode, which I think is so good. And it is with a woman who figured out a way to set up a challenge with her. It's similar. She set up a challenge, an email challenge, 4 weeks, simple emails to help them plant plants in their garden. And these are native plants, which means they're native to wherever you're living, because that's a way to help the butterflies and the bees. And it's again, her cheering you on, giving you some guidance. And she was able to grow her email list by 700 people in 2 months. But again, notice it was like her saying, come into my world and let's do this together. It was it's a Facebook group and some emails and people cheering each other on who are interested in gardening and doing it in a way that helps the planet. Like, what could be better? I think it's a really good interview. Let me see if I have a link to it. I will get a link to it and put it in the comments. Let's see if I can do this quickly. But it's what I like about it is it's personal. It's like just showing up and being personal. I think that is really the way of 2022. Tell me if you think I'm right. Please, sign up for my workshop at workshop.mylottreecart.com. It is $10. And why is it $10? Because I want to set up a paid workshop to teach you how to set up a paid workshop, and I want you to pay for it because you will have skin in the game. You will show up differently if you've paid $10 than if it were a free workshop. Just know that. And that is why, because I want you to take this seriously and I want to motivate you to say you can do this and it's good and it will help you in the trajectory of your business. So please go there, sign up. It's on, let's see, I think I have another one. Yes. Live training, November 17th, 12 o'clock Central Time. Now, what do you get in the workshop, in the live training? And I'm doing this again with Elisa Meredith, whom I love. She's been on my podcast. I think she is she's been on my podcast the most of all of my guests. Anyway, here's what you get. You get a live training to see how to set up a workshop. You get this, I'm still working on, a checklist to guide you through setting up your own workshop. You get a swipe file of emails, which means it's just a Google Doc filled with the emails that you want to be sending your people. You get a Canva template to help you with putting together a presentation if you're going to use that for your workshop. You don't have to do that. Also, with MyLoTree, you get MyLoTree Easy Payments and you get a free account because, again, MyLoTree Easy Payments, we don't charge you a monthly fee. We just take a small transaction fee. So we only make money when you make money, so there's no risk setting up a MyLoTree Easy Payment account. You're not going to pay for it, but you get to set up products and you get to create free sales pages, as many as you want. We host them. We make it so easy. So ultimately, you can then set up a workshop in less than 60 minutes. It's doable, and I highly recommend it, especially as we move into 2022. I think this is going to be this big shift. So there you go. I hope you are having a nice Friday. I don't know, I always am happy on a sunny Friday, and I want to wish you lots of just happiness, and I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will pop in here again soon. So please message me. I'm around. I'd love to hear from you. And please come to my workshop on November 17th at 12 p.m. And remember, it is only $10. And wait, I will put the thing up again. Nope. I got to organize this better. Go to workshop.mylotreecart.com and I will see you on the 17th. But I'll be back here at some point popping in. So have a great Friday.